My name's Luke, and I am the developer of Macro and Micro and Pulse coming soon. And today, Macro just got a really big and exciting update that I wanted to run people through. I want you to download it, I want you to use it, enjoy it, and I think it is a beautifully designed app. I think it works really well, and it's built for people in Australia and coming soon to America. So I wanted to hop in. I want to show you guys how the app works, and I wanted to run you through everything. So what I might do is swipe it closed and log in. So the onboarding process is quite in depth. I suggest going through it and doing it properly. It is a very, we want to collect as much feedback from users as possible by, with how food's logged, the type of food, the information, how you use these type of apps, and everything in between. We want to collect everything, and we want to be able to ship constant updates once a week, once a fortnight, as often as we can, to make sure that people who are using the app genuinely get something out of it. But most importantly, we want to make sure the app is secure, it is private, and that you actually achieve your fitness goals, because we're not just a calorie tracking app. We're not just a fitness app. It is supposed to be, all the apps we create are supposed to be a all-in-one, and each app is targeted to be useful and collect as much information as we can to help you understand how things work. So I'm going to give you a quick run through of Macro. It's not going to be an in-depth run through. It's supposed to be a marketing video, but this is your home screen. So we want to make it as simple, as easy. It was completely redesigned from version 1.00. We're now 1.1.0, and everything's right here. So we've tried to make it as not stupid as possible, but as simple, like a bit of both, right? So if you want to progress, that's your calorie goal for the day and overall, and it's a simple bar graph to see if you've hit it, if you haven't hit it, etc. So Thursday 1990, 10:30, then we did 1990, then we went over, and everything's color coded so you can see exactly how you are tracking on any given day. So on Saturday, for example, we went over, we did 2,922 calories. There's two ways to give you information here: chronologically, which is just how you've logged food in a chronological order, and then list is done by categories, so breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack. Each section is total calories for that section, and then you get a total amount for every meal. So as you can see, if it's blue, it pops up here: blue meaning you're under, green meaning you're in range, and then red meaning you're way over. If you click on any specific food item, you get a full-on screen, which gives you a breakdown: fiber, sugar, sodium, fat, carbs, protein, calories. You can edit any single bit of nutrition if it's wrong. And also we've got some vitamins and minerals here. Again, everything you are seeing in this is in the free plan. Okay, our free plan is very, very, very in-depth and thorough, and we wanted users, even if they didn't want to pay, to get the best experience in a calorie tracking app possible without having to pay for basic things. So that's that. These cards are steps, fitness, weight, workout. So steps, fitness is how many calories you've burned. Workout is how many workout minutes, sleep score, and recovery. Again, if you ever forget any information, just click on a card and it'll tell you exactly what that card is and how it's tracking information. Now, in the free plan, you won't get access to sleep. Sleep and recovery are locked, right? So I might run through this in the free plan just so everyone gets a bit of an idea of what's going on. But you get access to everything else. You do not lose access. There is nothing in this app the free plan doesn't have that the pro plan or the plus plan get from a calorie tracking perspective. You get access to the hub. You get hydration that has a nice little animation as you fill up the glass. Supplements, you can log supplements. And we've got here in the top right a profile picture. We've got Mr. Beast, trophies. We've got XP with rewards. And we've got a streak. So streaks are really cool because if you get a 40-day streak, realistically, people drop off if they have a really long streak and you don't finish that streak. Just in general, people drop off and they are less motivated. So not only have we got streak freezes, plus and pro. Again, we don't want to give you too many because then you won't use the app consistently. But we've put a few things in place without charging you extra, as in you can still have it on the free. You get 1 freeze a month, 1 freeze a week, 2 freezes a week, but there is a 24-hour grace period, right? So after the grace period ends, the freeze that you get automatically applies. However, you've got a 24-hour period to not lose your streak. So we've got you covered there, right? We don't want people to feel like they have to pay just to keep motivated. So that's your profile screen. You got your hub, you got your drink, you got your challenges here. Now, the food logging screen. So again, everything here free. Speak, barcode, vision, and gallery. So if we go to gallery, I hope there's a picture of some food here and not just Mr. Beast. No, there's not. Okay, that doesn't matter. But you can upload food and it will analyze what you need, right? You can type what you need. So let's do a large, Big Mac meal. You get a pop-up here for drink because a lot of these calorie tracking apps, they don't track drinks. And there's 200 calories in a Coke. There's 220 in a Fanta, right? So these are all calories that aren't getting tracked. So we track them. We make sure we ask you. So you get a Coca-Cola, 1,031 calories, 31 grams of protein, 105 grams of carbs, 56 grams of fat. Again, this whole thing is just one section, all your food, everything. You do not have to go to different tabs or different screens to be able to see what you drank and what you ate and everything like that. Large Big Mac meal with Coca-Cola, right? That's how many calories it is. Protein. If you want to log it, log it. If it's not in your plan, maybe we go here, medium, right? And then again, it'll adjust the calories, 903. I can eat that for lunch. Let's do it, okay? So you can log it and then that'll log, right? Now, if you are in Pro, we've also got I'm showing you some future features. So coming out in a few updates is going to be you can log by which specific meal. And then we also have quick add. So a couple of our users wanted to be able to meal prep on a Sunday, for example. So you come in here, you put your meal for the week, you put what you ate, and then you just come here and log it, right? And then that'll just be logged. You just have to swipe up and you get that extra information. Amazing, beautiful. Again, users asked for it 2 weeks ago. It's in the app, ready to go for when we release it, once we've fine-tuned it. The AI is a very powerful thing, it differentiates us. So we've got photo analysis, PDF analysis. So again, if you want to upload documents to have the AI have a look at it and mention and give you and educate you about what those specific things mean. We don't give advice. We're not a advice giving app. We are an educational and we are a analytical app. So we're not going to give you advice on what to do. We're going to help you understand what is wrong. Obviously, anything like this needs to be checked by a doctor. We've got all the important safety. But you could do a daily debrief. Again, test account isn't exactly populated with all of the information, but it will give you an idea of what Macro AI can do. Down the track, it'll be able to order food for you. So we are going to look at partnering with, say, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Milk Run, something like that. you'll be able to come in here and ask the AI exactly what you want it to do. Order me a meal. If you buy nutrition plans or a meal prepping plan from a influencer or a nutritionist, they can either A, upload it into your account, or B, you can upload it, and we will curate a selection of meals, or we will just, depending on what you want, we will just use those meals, and you'll be able to either order them or buy them, or everything will be done in the app. So you don't have to go on Google and search what do you want to eat. You don't have to go and you can just use this app, press the order button, and the food is delivered to your door. So this all uses your information. Again, if you do upload a PDF, right, or if you do upload a photo, we store it on our server. We extract the information that we need. We delete the PDF off of the server. We keep that information, and then after you're done conversing with the AI, that information is then deleted, but we keep a summary of the conversation, just so we know how you're progressing. Insights is also free. It'll give you an idea, like click on it, it'll tell you exactly what it means. Meal timing patterns, top fiber. Again, I had some people in the USA mention that they don't get a lot of fiber over there. So this will give you information on what's giving you a lot of fiber. So if you like the chicken power bowl, eat the chicken power bowl, right? Calorie variability, weekday versus weekend. It is an insane amount of information. But you will get everything in the free plan, right? Everything you need. You get insights, you get everything is there. There's a couple of things that need extra processing power, and we need to obviously have perks for being a member. But for an app that is purely based in Australia with Australian information for Australians, I think we've done an absolutely amazing time. Now, if you go to settings and you go again here, at any time you can go in and update your targets to whatever you like. Hydration, how much water, fitness goals, right? You can do whatever you need. Goals set up will just bring you back here. Do you want to be a fitness enthusiast? Are you getting more active, high protein? The best thing about this app though, and what I think is going to differentiate us from everybody else on the market, is the web version. The web version is insane in my eyes because you can log in and it gives you everything. It doesn't give you anything that's in the app, right? Because I want the free users to just have the best experience, but it gives you 10 times more, right? Meals logged, days active, current streak, meals today, calories logged, consistency. These are all getting better as time goes. Weight journey. So this is sort of basically what you get in the app, right? But this is just the main screen. A brief overview gives you a little bit of extra information, right? You can come here. You've got access to macro AI on the web if you wanted it, right? Again, you don't need it, but you can have it. Insights is where it gets really, really, really crazy, right? So the top of the insight screen is going to have an AI summary, which will give you an idea of a more in-depth idea. So this will dig down into vitamins and minerals. So magnesium is trending low, add leafy greens, right? We've got protein, carbs, creatine, magnesium. Again, at the moment they're set. You'll be able to change them in the future. Top priorities for today: data coverage, connect micronutrients, health, fitness to unlock deeper correlations. So again, test account, your actual account, this will all be connected. Nutrition versus recovery, workout, micronutrients, but this deep nutrition matrix. We log vitamins, minerals, amino acids, and supplements, right? We have, I don't think I can rotate the screen, but we've got vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin C1, C2, B3, whatever you can think of. We have a massive amount of vitamins. Again, when you log a food, we collect all this information. Calcium, iron, magnesium, phosphate, zinc, iodine, blah, blah, blah. Amino acids, like we track all of it. It is all tracked and we extract every bit of information. Alcohol, caffeine, everything you can think of, we track, and it's all in this deep nutrition matrix. So as I said, these will get better and even more in depth. And it is nothing like, I mean, people are doing it. People aren't doing it like we are, because all these companies are profit, profit, profit. We know if we produce an amazing product and we give people everything possible, the money will come in. So we're not too worried about that. We just want to make sure we can deliver consistent updates with everything possible. We want to order your food. We want to make your life easier by being an assistant or being something that, especially with AI, that we can now push everything to the next level, and we can have things running in the background so you don't even have to think about it. It just helps with everything. So there is nothing like this app out on the market at the moment, and it's only going to get better, and it's going to be your go-to for anything related to food and health and fitness. So that's Macro. Download it. Again, if you live overseas, I think you can download it, but at the moment it is for Australia only, because I live in Australia and because we don't have anything specifically designed for us. I thought we needed that. But it is a fantastic app. It works only on iOS 26, so please be aware of that. If you don't have iOS 26, you can't download it. But that's Macro. Download it. If you want, come into the settings menu and scroll down to feedback. We have a live feedback board, so you can put your information in here. Press submit. You can untick or post publicly, feature or bug. And then these will come up here like a card to swipe yes or swipe no. And we all get the updates here. So the roadmap of things that have been accepted by the developers and, well, me. And we will track that and keep that going. So feel free. And yeah, thank you very much, guys. I just wanted to give you a quick sneak peek into Micro. This is an AI productivity. So again, something that you won't have to worry about doing anything. And I think it's quite good. Again, this isn't even close to being ready yet, but we've got calendar, reminders, and habits. We've got an AI chatbot that you can, it's basically an AI personal assistant, right? So you can ask it anything about anything. We got journaling, which is coming soon, and we've got planning mode. So if you want to plan a holiday, how long, 2 weeks, where you have light weeks in March, perfect for a trip, AI search, flights under 100. So again, all coming soon. This will be an MVP with just calendar, reminders, and habits probably in the next couple of weeks. And then, also with the AI. So we get these 3 features here. If you want, for example, build me a plan to run a marathon in 6 weeks. So this can connect to your Lumora Labs. So Lumora Labs is the company. Lumora Labs creates Macro, creates Micro. And you have a Lumora Labs account, which then connects all the apps together. So if you go in here, it'll give you a 6-week plan. Again, this is very buggy at the moment. But if we go habits, all plans, recovery, mobility, strength, daily one, run, weekly, long run, and then it'll give you different things. You can sync it to Apple reminders, rest, whatever you want to do. And yes, anyway, this is not about that. This is about Macro. Download Macro, link in the description below. And thank you very much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.